Hi. Good day, everybody. My name is Little Midnight. I'll be with you throughout the night. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Tonight we're going to be playing TableTop Simulator. So, as you can see from my screen right now, I have a bunch of cards, mainly the Token Rumble series. So tonight we're gonna use our brain power to at least build some decks. Other than Token Rumble deck. We're gonna make at least Aqua Force, Pale Moon, and maybe Grand Blue. But first will be Token Rumble, and then Aqua Force. Why? I don't know. I like Aqua Force. But first things first, I need to do something first, so I will come back to you soon, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you soon. I need to do some things first, so hold on a second. I was unmuted. Okay, never mind then. Okay, so tonight, let's just get started, shall we? There we go. Okay, back. I'm gonna start off with first ever Tokurama deck. Hold on a second. I was unmuted. Okay, never mind then. Okay, so. Oopsie daisy. Okay, I'm fully back right now. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I need to keep track of what I'm saying sometimes, so I need to check on myself. This is one of the reasons why I usually do check. I usually have a longer setup because I do check on my stuff first. So, without further ado, let's just continue, shall we? Now, okay. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go for is the grade zeros. Now, normally I'm gonna use is the Token Rumble, the promo Token Rumbles. Basically, they are the ones I use sold separately. Yeah, it's all those cards that are sold separately because they are both all signed. As you can see, there's the four cards that I usually use for the Token Rumble. And then silver for the triggers. Yeah, this one is good. Maybe when there's Japanese, they are not used up well yet. Let's go ahead and take out all the cards that were used. Actually, no, screw that. Let's go ahead. Let me take out my deck. And I will. It will take out my cards. Yeah, I actually bought the deck. And. I have no remorse for buying the deck anymore. It's fun. It's a fun deck. So let's start. Okay, I'm just ready up with my cards. Now, for the first part with grade zeros is I was play him. I forgot what's the translation for the dark cards already. So it isn't really in English, so it's bad for me. So, let me go search up for his card name. It's a Hanamaru deck, yes, Hanamaru. You see, all these are guaranteed. It's just how well you can use it, though. So I know I have like a bunch of grade zero cards, so I'm gonna just go ahead and shuffle them up. Okay, so I know my first card is Maeda Toshiro Hanamaru. It's a forerunner, and you can put this into the soul when an attack hits a vanguard during the battle that this battle is okay. Sorry. When an attack hits a vanguard during the battle that this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost if you do a search a deck for one Ichigo Hitofun. Ichigo Hitoforu. Hitoforu in the card name, we put the card and shuffle deck. Basically, I have Hitoforu. No, Hitofuri. Hitofuri. Sorry if my pronunciations are bad, but yeah. Basically, what he does is helps to get a early grade 3 to your hand, just in case you have any missing ones. There's your main grade 3 is not there. So yeah, he is good. I'll put him aside for now. So this I can put away. Let me go find my Cradle triggers. Yeah, I do have the deck and everything. I'm just not it's not in order. I don't have this one is not oh, stay. This is all stay. Wait. So when you want to hear some deck ASMR, I double sleeve my deck, so I don't know how the heck did I do this. Oh, I do have one of them. Okay, so let's so there's 16 triggers, so let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 triggers. All of them are crits. I just realized all of them are crits. Why do I have only one? What's missing? That's so weird. One of them is missing. I have like 3 sets of crits and 1 heal. You don't need an update yet? I mean, did it by accident? I don't know. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. I use all these as my crits. Let me go explain them bit by bit. Okay, so I have this guy right here, Hirano Toshiro. Basically, what he does is I can use him as a strike cost. So I can use, instead of using a grade 3 card to strike, I use him instead to strike instead. Which is a good card, to be fair. Cheap card. This is very cheap. And also the same one, Motsuno Kami Yoshiyuki, and he does the same thing as this card right here. Both of them will be used as strikes to strike your cards basically, and pretty much yeah. You need to sacrifice a grade 3. And I have him as a spare critical. Alright, back to now. That's all my crits. Too bad I have all crits, so I'm gonna get all the way to heal. Can I do anything with any of this though? Shiken Hisatsu. You're good at many adaptation. Yes, so. Oh, okay. Nope. Nope. And nope. And nope. Yes. So, Atsukoshi. I know one of the cards in my deck will have him. So we'll have to use his skill instead. So that's why I'm going to use him, because I forgot one of the cards that uses his skill. So right now I'm just gonna put it one side and then go in for the great ones. Let me go for the great ones. I found grade 3s, grade 2. Okay. So let's just go ahead and check out the great ones. Now for the great ones, I'll go ahead for the Guardian first. Not using any of those. Using him instead. Okay, so what he has, mind you, all these cards are guys. They're not girls. And well, Tokurabu is a full-on guy thing. The only girl you are is probably yourself, or I don't know, some other people, I guess. They're just assuming there's always a girl in there. Hold on a second. Alright, let's go check it out. The great ones. So I have one of them is Aizen Kunishitsu, Honebami Toshiro, Namazue Toshiro. Yep, this is Namazue Toshiro. Basically, what it does is choose a card from your hand and discard it. You can place a GC and pay the cost. If you do, choose all units that's been attacked and can be hit in a turn. And basically, that's the guard. That's the sentinel. But if the number of rear guards with Hanamaru in the card name is 4 more, I can counter charge and soul charge. Basically, if I have more rear guards with the Hanamaru in his name, I have a free counter charge and soul charge whenever I use that card. So basically, it's going to use this card as much as possible. I mean, it's a good strat, but it overages sometimes. I use it to refresh. So that's all I can do about it. Let me go ahead and find my other great ones. Oh, that's one. Not this one, not this one. Then this is one of my great one cards that I have as of now. So I may put this card into a soul and I choose one of my grade 4 units or greater unit 20 plus 500 plus 4000 and Homare, which I can use this again. Pay this cost on the turn, so I can Soul Blast and I can Soul Blast. Yeah, Soul Blast. And just attack. When this unit attack hits at the Vanguard, you may pay the cost if you do Soul Charge 2. Is it Soul Charge or Counter Blast? Counter Charge, yeah, Counter Charge. So what I mean, so basically it's a free, it's basically just a way to reshuffle. It's a way to, like, how do you say? A refresh. For me, it's just to have more ammo to put into your deck so that you can actually attack more. So yeah. So I can put this card into my soul. If it's choose 4 of my greatest and it gets that skill, where Homare, whenever my grade 4 attacks, I can use this card. I can put this into a soul and I can put this call hits, and I can just use something like that. Basically, it's just a way to get more ammo. So, but there's also the thing where I can use this as a stride. So in terms of having the counter and then the critical triggers, I can also use him to stride also. But I will use him for my whenever I boost my grade 3, because whenever we boost a grade 3, you can use him for my grade 4 actually, sorry. For my grade 4s and stuff, that's all. It's good for it. So okay, so basically all these decks I have made previously, there was like there was a deck, I followed the deck list basically, and pretty much that's why I follow a lot of times. I mean, I had no creativity, but later I'm gonna try to make my own Aqua Force deck. For now, I'm just gonna show you one of the decks I'm gonna use for now, and then move on. Sadly, that's pretty much what I follow. So, okay, let's go on next to the next one. Next up is Horikawa Kunihiro. So whenever I place this rare card, I can call up to 1 grade 2 with Hanamari's name and shuffle my deck. If a card was called, choose a card from your hand, put it into your soul. You have 0 in your hand, so you may not place a soul. And Nito Kaigen is one of the skills. When it boosts a Tokunabu Uchigatana, Tokendashi Uchikakatana. Uchigata. Uchigatana. Ah, yes. Yes, power to 2000 end of turn. So basically, he has a role to play. There's a grade 2 card that follows up with him. So I'll show you later. And next up, we'll show you is this boy right here, Aizen Kunitoshi. So he has a skill for Shinken Hisatsu. Sorry. So basically, if I already have 3 or more damage, I can counter blast. When I have a grade 4 Vanguard with Hanamaru in his name, and he attacks, I may pay the cost. I can stand this unit against by 4000. Basically, it's near to Aqua Force. So, it's basically just near to being an Aqua Force as much as possible. I only played 2 of him, sadly. And last one for grade 1. This last one is Honebami Toshiro. Counter +1. When it attacks a Vanguard during the battle, this unit boosted. You may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 card with Toshiro in its card name other than Honebami from the drop zone into your hand. Basically, all my great ones has that wording called Toshiro. So I can choose up to 1. I can choose up to 1 from my graveyard, return it to my hand, and then choose a card. I choose a card from my hand and discard it. Basically, I get a free grade 1 card, which I will use it for my combo. If let's say my combo fails, at least it's a backup plan, right? Yeah. So that's the grade 1s. Moving on to the grade 2s. That's going to get interesting because grade 2s and grade 3s, they have a really slight order that I had to follow in terms of having a grade 2 and grade 3 out. Alright, so first things first, rearrange my grade 2s. Now this is one of the decks where I actually never played at all, sadly. I never get to battle anyone with my grade 2s. I never get to battle anyone with my Tokurambu deck. Because in that point, I did not have any other people to play with. Sadly, that's like the worst. That's just me actually. So yeah, I can't do much, but hey, at least it's something, right? All right, let's move on to grade 2s. Because some people playing with me, the usual group that people that I play with are not available or they stop playing. And the worst part for me is I tried to get back to play with them, however I failed to do so, so yeah. Sadly, yeah. That's like the life of me right now. So I do not have the people to play with similar, so yeah. I wish I had. I was thinking like maybe I had more friends I would be able to play it, but nah. Sometimes me alone is okay. It's okay because I have a very small social network in my Twitter. I really interact with my friends, but I just tell them like, yeah, go ahead, go do it and stuff like that. But really, I'm in the Discord channel with my SGVtubers and I'm really talking with them. I can't go into the call or chat because they have things to talk about and I don't, sadly. Anyways, let's go back to, complaining, let's go back to the Great Zoo explanation. Search for these guys. Token. So first card of all is the Yagen. Yagen Toshiro. So Yagen Toshiro skill is I can counterblast and replace when I put this into my Vanguard circle or my Rearguard circle, I can pay the cost for counterblast 1 and choose grade 1 with Toshiro or Gokutai in its card name. And for my drop zone, call it to recall, throw it to my rear card. So basically, he can get basically it's like Pale Moon, where you can get like your card from your graveyard to your field. Basically, it's good. Sometimes your cards might be destroyed, so it's like, oh, I know my cards inside the drop zone, so I'm going to drop him, get the card that has the name with them, put it back, done. Like, and I got free boost. Basically, Toshiro and Gokutai is basically normally is grade 1s. Depends. Some are grade 2, some are grade 1s. So yeah. Next up is. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not doing the same way as possible. So I have 3 copies of him. Okay. Next up is Izumi no Kami Kanesada. So basically this one is a tricky one because he can work well with him. As you can see, like they're very very similar outfit. So basically when this unit is placed into the Rearguard circle, look at the 4 cards on top of your hands. Look at 4 cards on top of your deck, revert to grade 1 with Hanemaru in its card name. You may counterblast, and if I do, I can call the revert card to the rear circle. And when this unit is boosted by a token Danshi Wakizashi, you may put the cost SGVtuber plus 3000. So basically, he works well because he allows you to call cards from your deck to the field, which is good. It matches with the grade 1 that I thought just now, which is quite good. I like it. Which is this one right here. Yes. So I have 4 of him, and then move on to the okay, a lot of people hate him and love him at the same time. Yamabushi Kunihiro. Yes. So basically he's a guy that laughs a lot. I think his laugh was the most iconic one. I don't play Tokurambu. But I heard Tokurambu is coming to us English, so I might give it a try. Yes, I'm a guy, but I won't try, I just try. So Shiken Hitsatsu, Soul Blast 1, and so can Soul Blast plus when I attack. When attacking, he's a Vanguard. I mean Soul Blast 1. If you do this plus 500,000 to the end of battle, and end of battle, draw a card and put this card into the bottom of your deck. So it's a free refill. It's good, but you leave yourself open. But unless you have something to help you out with, then it's good. I have 3 copies of him. I never used him properly yet. So now I have 2 of him. Now this one is I use a lot. So basically he can't be chosen by effect while opening his card. So basically he can't be binded or locked, and anything else can't be tapped also. And I can choose 1 Hanemaru card from my hand and discard it, and I draw the card, and I draw a card, and this plus 2000. So basically I can draw a card from his skill and discard a card. Basically it's an exchange. Sometimes I play it purposely because there are some where they use the grades, but sometimes they call it from drop zone. You can use that. I mean, you can use it. Don't worry. No one's complaining about it. And last but not least, we're gonna use the great trees. Now the great trees, there's only one great trees I use in the whole of the Tokurambu decks. Three types of great trees, basically. Yes, they're all guys. And to remind you, because they're all guys. They look like girls, but no, they're all guys. Hopefully they close up a lot of things. So, last three. Down to the last three cards. So, let's move on to the first one. Shokudai Kiri Mitsudara. Yes. So I can. So basically, I can. Whenever I strike, I may pay the cost. I may counterblast, and I can soul charge and look up to 3 cards from my top of my deck. Call up one Hanemaru card in its card name, and it gets per 2,000. And that card gets per 2,000 and return, and I have to shuffle my deck. So whenever I attack, if I face up card with Hanemaru is card name in the G zone, this unit plus 4,000 and return. It's a good card. It's a main card. Basically, all these cards that I'm using right now is all using Hanemaru in his name. I'll explain more. So next is Ichigo Futuri. Ichigo Hitofuri. So as you know that he is my emergency card. Ichigo Hitofuri is my emergency card from the grade 1, the grade 0 that I have. So we say if I don't have a grade 3 in my hand, so as an emergency, I will use him instead. Quite fair. So it's a Shinken Hisatsu, and I can counterblast 2 and choose a card from my hand and discard it. And look at the top 7 of my cards. Choose up to 5. So choose up to 5 cards with Toshiro, Gokutai, or Nakitsune in a card name among them, and call them to separate red cards circles. And I shuffle my deck. If you caught 3 or more, I can choose 5 red cards with Hanemaru in its name plus 3,000. It's a good catch though. I like it. And last but not least, Jiro Tachi. So whenever this card attacks, I gain 5,000 for end of each face up Tauro Tachi Hanemaru on my Vanguard circle or my G zone. It does not face cards. If there are no face cards in my damage zone, I can counter charge. So basically, I have to use up all my counters. My counter blast, which is fine by me. It's good enough. Now let's go ahead and go on to my Great Force. Now my Great Force, there has to be structured to the same way, and I forgot the playstyle of it. So let me just find out all my Great Force that I use. Hopefully I can find them. Some of the cards are actually not the same. They may look the same, but it's not the same. So yeah, I have 4 him. Yeah, 4 him. I have 1 of him. None. Is this the one that I have? Okay. Okay, that's the one I have. Okay. I don't have him. I don't have him. I have him. 4. I have him. I don't have him. I think I have him. Where I have him? I have 2 copies of him. Okay. And that's all. I have him. I don't have him. I think I have him. No, I don't. Oh no, I don't have him. Yeah, I don't have him. They're all attacking though. Oh my goodness. There's no chance for me to defend. Really, there's no chance for me to defend. So let's go ahead and move on to the Great Force. So I have for my starting G zones. I am going to hold on a second. Right, my first grade for G zone is my starting G zone is Kogisune Maru. So it's one of the, I think it's some of my favorites husbandos. I can't remember who. So I strike, and once per turn I can soul blast 1 and choose a face down card from my G zone and turn it face up. So I can look at 3 cards on the top of my deck and place a card into my hand, and basically place one of them into my hand and put a top deck, put the same one of the cards on the top and one on the bottom. So basically, if let's say I have a critical or heal or a 1 crit, and 2 other cards are random, 1 can put in my hand, one can put on top of the deck, and 1 can put bottom of the deck. Basically, it's a good reshuffle. I like it this way. I like it. That's why I start him first, because to set up a much more bigger attack. That's what I like about it. Next one is Tarotachi. Basically, it's the same guy as him. So I have him. Yes. Tarotachi. Tarotachi is, whenever this card is attacked, I can search my deck for 1 Jirotachi Hanamaru. Call it to Vegas ago. Basically, I use him if, let's say, then I want more damage. Basically, it combines with, it works well with him. Like the same. I think they're the same, yeah. Can't remember. So yeah, I usually put him second. Sometimes I use his skill. I use this card instead because I don't need to use any more grade trees, because sometimes there's too much grade trees. It's good. Basically, that's everyone's deck that I use at this point. I'm just gonna do my Aqua Force. Next up that I used is him. Hotarumaru. I wonder why he's so disgusted about. So Hotomaru, once per turn I soul blast 1 and choose another Hotomaru and turn it face up, and when this card attacks, if number of face up cards in my G zone is 2 or more, I can pay the cost and I can stand this card again and rest all my red guards, and I can plus 5,000 but drive -1, so basically I can stand again. I can restand my grade zone. He's good because he feels like how's it, Aqua Force. He's good. That's Aqua Force life, so basically. So I have for next is Tsurumaru Kuninaga. So once per turn I can soul blast 1 and choose the same name. So I have 2 copies of him, so I can choose the same name as him. And basically, I can choose one of my Grey Guards and get plus 10,000 at the end of the turn for each G zone face up. That's a lot of damage and power. It's a good card. It's just a lot of damage. I love it. Next will be Nihongo. Nihongo. So he can do is she can Hisatsu. I can go to +1, so +1, and choose the same name as him, face up. So at the end of the turn, this I get plus 10,000, and I cannot. And for that battle, they see the attack. Your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater from hand to GC. Basically, they can only call grade 0s, cannot call grade 2s or grade 1s to block. As you can see from the grade 1s have their blockers, so then you can call grade 0s or have to sacrifice their grades, sacrifice their cards basically. Last but not least, 2 more. Now, here's the thing that I noticed. There's one that's Mikazuki and Mizuki Toku, and another one. Basically, what I wanted to find was the Toku version. However, the Toku version was hard to find because 1, it was extremely difficult, and 2, it was expensive. I tried to buy one. Why? Because basically, if I have two more grid open up face card from grids, I can have a if number of cards, so basically 2 or more grid face G zones. If a number of grid cards is 5 or more, I get grid 1. So basically, if I have a full field, grid +1 is good. Alright. Then I can soul +1 for 3 grid. So for 3 generation break. Was it generation break? Can't remember. So for 3 of them, I can counter blast and choose 2 cards from my hand and discard them. And when it's in the deck, I can pay the cost and choose 5 of my red cards and stand them basically. So if I attack already, and I can stand them again. So it's Arc of Force basically. However, what I got was the normal version. So basically, I counter +1 for each of my turn, counter +1, and choose a face down card from my G zone and turn face up. Basically, anything works. And I get plus 3,000 for each of my G zone, each face up G zone. Each face up G zone. And for every 2 face up cards in my G zone, choose up to 1 of my opponent's red card in the front row and retire them. If the number of face up cards in my G zone is 2 or more, I get grid +1. Basically, I like this card. I like this card much better than this one, but I don't know which one is. I forgot which one is expensive actually. That was expensive. I know one of them was expensive. I forgot already. They're so similar. I can't even differentiate at all. But yeah, I can retire. It's all good, and I can grid +1, or I can resend the hell out of people and hit more. Depends. So I can either burn or guard. But in this case, I have is the normal version, which is burn. So that's to say. And last but not least, we have Akashi Kinoyuki. So when this places card into GC, the guard circle, I get 5,000 shield for end of battle for each face down card in my damage zone. And all my cards in my damage zone are face down, I can counter charge 1. That's basically the best. It's basically the most basic one. Yeah. Okay, so that's my cards. That's my deck. This is my Tokuramba deck. Now, do I have time? Do I have enough time for myself? Yeah, I do have to do Aqua Force. Yeah. So this is my Tokuramba deck that I have as of now. Let me keep the deck first. Normally I will have a Aqua Force deck in hand. However, I don't, and I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it like unknown style. Let's go. I'm gonna just go in gun blazing like no tomorrow. So I do have like the whole. I did buy the box. Yes, I did buy the box. I bought 2 boxes each of the colors. I was about to buy one more to follow the deck list. However, I do not have the deck list with me. Alright, let's go ahead and reshuffle the card. Okay. So this one goes down. This is G zone. And this is my. Let's set the object to Vanguard Dex. Token Rambu. G done. Okay. Okay. So this is all is completed. Next, let's try to think about Aqua Force. Aqua Force. Boy. Aqua Force is a hard deck to build for me because I do not have a playstyle of the Aqua Force. I forgot what's the, but I forgot what's the G series for Aqua Force. I know it's a V series, but I don't know what's the G series. I know the V series was harder to make because there was a. I know there's a troll deck, but I don't know. But the cards are not useless, not useful at all. So that's why it's like, that's why people dropped it. I don't even like the new current Aqua Force. But yeah. First is let's go to the grid tree. We're going for Tavas. So basically, all these grid trees cards that I have right now, there's Axel. There's Axel in his name. I do not want to have at all. So yeah, I'm so sorry about them. There's still 49. Oh, there's a lot of 49 cards. So let's go ahead and find Tavas. I guess. Yeah, this is new. I don't have this. Velios? Yeah, I'll try Velios. Dragon. Sailor Boys. Where's my Sailor Boys? Was it just Velios? Tavas, there we go. And another Tavas. This brings me so much memories. How much times I got wrecked by Tavas people. So yeah, okay, let's just see. When I strike this, choose up to one card from my hand, call it to a rear guard, choose one of the rear guards, and to the end of the turn it gets resist. And if the rear guard has a wave ability, it gets this kind of this card can attack from the back row. Basically, this is a good card because if you want to have the attack, you want to have more people to fight, just work them from the back row. Normally you can always hit from the front row, but people has a time to go for the back row. Oh, it's Legion. Ooh. So yeah. Wave first or fourth, activate during specific turns. So +1 at the end of the battle that is an attack. I mean, for the cost, I can restand this card. Wave 1 or wave? So basically, it's like the first attack or the fourth attack. Ouch. I didn't ask for this. So, when these two units attacks the Grand Guard, if it's a full battle or full battle turn or more, until the battle this plus grade 1, and it was gonna call grade 0 or from grade 0 from hands to cards. Basically, they can only go a Sentinel, or they use the grade 1s or grade 2s. Oh yeah, basically when I strike, I choose one of my vanguards and on turn it gets. When your unit attacks a vanguard, if it's a full battle that turn, choose 3 of your opponent's vanguards, and your opponent choose one of. I choose 3 of my vanguard, 3 of their vanguards, and they have to choose one of them to retire. Wow. Felios? And you can right face because if you do choose one wave, that's quite new. But it's just one wave though. One was supposed to be the storm. Yeah, I don't think I can use this. This was a blue wave. I don't have blue wave. Sadly. Alright, let's go for the great one strides. So strides, yes. Strides are the ones I usually go for strides because they will find they will have the card for to search. I forgot what's the term already. There was a great one searcher, I guess. Was it called great one searcher? I can't remember. But yeah. I remember there's a specific card for it. I can't remember what card it was. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Um. I just got hit by a wave of emotions just now. Maybe recover for a bit. Okay. Let's just try to continue. Let's just try to continue for a bit. So, one sec. Am I not? Yeah. I know you need Nikki because there's three. This is my stitcher, yeah. Straight. Straight folder, yeah. I just didn't realize that I never on that song for so long. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. I guess originals, yes. Tavas. Lambros. Tavas. Is that all the Tavas? Oh, one of them is an early version of Tavas. It's riding the horse. I might have to stop early, actually. I'm so sorry. Going to one deck at a time. The thing that why having Aqua Force is because it's using one of my friend's decks, which I played with for so long, and we stopped playing Vanguard because ever since the V series rolled out, now I don't know, I don't know if I should continue anymore. It hurts to it really just hurts. That's why I stopped playing Aqua Force. It's not even brain hurt anymore, it's just mentally hurt. What's inside? Yeah. It's not because I lost a friend or anything. I just didn't have the courage to say so. Back in my days when I was a defender, I tried to do something about it. Too bad. There's just something a lot different. Oh shit. You know what I said? Yeah. I might have to stop for now. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll try to make better things from this. Let's just ignore this shit. Let's just ignore this. Let's just ignore this for now. Okay. I'm back. It's normal. So what I have currently is JoJo deck. A Neonectar deck. Lastly is Token deck. I have 3 decks as of now, and I forgot to show myself up. Liu. Hey. So right now I have is a Token Rumble deck, JoJo deck, and Marshmellow Dragon deck. No, sorry, JoJo Marshmellow and Neonectar. Okay, the reason why I have a custom backing for my Neonectar deck is because I had to copy paste manually from my deck to here. So I have 3, so that's why I have a custom of Rinko from Bandori, who plays a keyboard in Rosalia, and Sagisawa Fumika, sorry. I'm not pronouncing all the names correctly. Fumika. So Fumika is my waifu. She's cute, she's pure, she reads a book, and she's from Idolmaster, my favorite series a lot. So with that being said, I'll make a second video to follow up with my Aqua Force, Pale Moon, and Grand Blue. But first things first, I'll need to find out the deck. Where is it though? Not V series. G series, yes. So what I want to find out is a new playstyle that I can cope with. So I know Oracle Tintang might have, I know Nobutama might, but Oracle Tintang, and then there's Genesis. I remember there was one with the saving rescue, and there's another one with not lock, Shirayuki, using Shirayuki skill. I know it's a cheap deck, because now the V series had come up with the Shirayuki. I was playing it so for some reason. So yeah, I might have to look around. Oracle Tintang, Pale Moon, maybe Gold Paladin, maybe so. Ground Blue, Pale Moon and Ground Blue. I always seen them always together because the Pirate, I guess. I can't remember. Pale Moon is a Joker. Oh yeah, it's because one of there's two sisters that use Pale Moon and Grand Blue. Yeah. I know one of them is it's not Kagero, is it? What is it? I can't remember what deck it was that has Shiroki inside of it. Is it Tachikaze? It's not Tachikaze, isn't it? Was it Murakumo? Is it? I think it's Murakumo. I'm not sure. Let's search inside the deck first. I know one has there we go. So Cherokee is Murakumo. I forgot how it works, but I want to figure out how. I want to figure out like the deck style of it. Wait, hold on a sec. It was Fantasy Pearl. So I guess it's burn. I guess retire or burn. That's one Cherokee. So let me break 4 and choose a card with Fantasy Pearl, Fantasy Petal Storm, Cherokee from your hand and discard it. And I bring on my fight guard step and a battle. As attack. I mean, per the cost, if you do choose an attacking unit and that plus 2000, basically they can't do anything. They can't attack at all. They only boost. However, they do not have the right cards to how do you say fall back to counter back basically. Maybe Cherokee, who knows? Cute Ghost God, yes. And then there's Xeno Dragons. And there's a Pro against Dragons. These tokens and everything to be serious, yes. So with that being said, I will end my stream. Another times I will play other card. I'll test out the deck. I will play other card games. Maybe so. Maybe I'll invite. I may have to collab with other people, and so on and so forth. Tomorrow I'm not streaming because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. Wednesday. Am I streaming Wednesday? I thought what game I'm streaming. Wait, what am I streaming on Saturday? On Wednesday? Can't forget. Wednesday I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Friday, Thursday's a rest day. Friday is a game that I want to play called Eternal Return Black Survival. Basically, it's a MOBA slash survival game. And Saturday is a League of Legends commentary. So without further ado, I'll call it a day. So sorry. So thank you all for watching. I'm sorry if I had a mental breakdown at the end of it. I'll try to see what I can do. I can see what I can do about it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay calm, stay brave. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Be sure to rest up, drink up, and hope for the best that one of these days hopefully one of those days we will have a good night, a good sleep and a good night. So enjoy your life, enjoy your stay. I hope you guys enjoy my show also. My name is The Midnight. I hope to see you the next time. So take care and rest well and good night. See you. That shit's so hard.